let's get started right away by laying out what colors we're gonna need. In a moment, I'm going to freeze the frame so that you guys can take a screenshot and go to the store and get everything. But honestly, if you just wanted to use the Artist Loft multicolor watercolor brush pens, that would be perfectly fine. So we're gonna start off with a brown color. This is going to be the tree, the trunk of the tree. We're just drawing a straight line down, and then I'm kind of fanning it out to the side at the bottom so it looks like the roots are going into the dirt. Next, we need to do some branches, so just alternate your branches on each side. I did 4. And now I'm going to take blue, and I'm going to kind of do a circular, spirally kind of wiggle line around the tree, and that's going to be the snow and ice. With my lighter green color, and we are going to make the branches. I'm just gonna be pulling it pretty much straight out and putting a few lines that go down because we can spread a lot of this color around when we spread it out with our watercolor brushes in a moment. Darker green color, and I'm just adding a little bit of detail to all the branches, just very lightly, just so we have like 2 different green tones coming through on the branches of our tree. Time to blend everything. So a lot of times these watercolor brush pen kits will come with their own paintbrush to use. I've lost mine, so I'm just using a watercolor brush. It's a round small brush point, and I'm going to blend the trunk first, and I'm going to blend that into the blue part, which will be the snow. Now it's time to do all of the branches. So when we blend the branches, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create small little branches from the main branch. So we're gonna find these little moments to kind of go off of where we were laying down the original marker, if that makes sense. So I did all of my small branches. I did them as like kind of like this droopy Christmas tree. So all of them went downwards, but you could have them go on each side of the main branch. It's totally up to you. Have some fun with it, play around with it, and find something that you feel looks like the type of tree that you're trying to resemble. Now it's time to do the ice and snow, which is kind of my favorite part. You're just going to want to really blend that all out. My goal for this was to have parts that were darker blue, parts that were almost white, so I really wanted to like spread the pigment out throughout that whole bottom half of my sheet. I wanted to add a little snow to my tree itself. Like, it had just fallen and the snow is still resting on the tree's branches. So on a couple of the branches, I put just a few small lines of that light blue, and then we'll kind of blend it out and fluff it up. Now we're gonna let this part dry completely before we move on to outlining and adding those accents and the details. This is an 02 point marker. It's a very thin marker. You could use also just a fine tip Sharpie if you want, or I'll leave all of these markers in the description below if you want to use the exact same colors, but you could improvise for sure. So I'm just taking the marker and I went down the trunk a couple times to add some texture. So just like a really loose outline. And when the key to outlining is that you don't want to like outline everything. You want to kind of flow with the marker. You're making like this line that's breaking up into little pieces. It's kind of wiggly, it's really loose. And that's kind of the look that I go for. So my lines aren't really all necessarily connected. It's just to add this little accent and detail to our picture. That's everything for today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that your friends and family appreciate the personal touch you added to their Christmas gift this holiday season. If you're looking for more Christmas card ideas, I have another video available. It's a snowman and it's probably one of my favorite holiday gift card ideas I have done so far. So I'll leave that linked at the end of this video, and then also come back because we might be doing some more holiday cards this season. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.